Welcome back to another show, everybody. This is You Made Roscoe, and of course, I would happen to be Roscoe. And today's show, we're going to be doing a reaction to a song by Home Free featuring Don McLean, and the song is American Pie. Uh, um, Great American classic, you know what I mean? Like a huge song. Like I'm not sure who wouldn't know this song. You would have to be like living under two rocks to not know this song. But before I continue, I just want to ask that anybody who hasn't, that they please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're doing that. Also, make sure that you hit the notification bell. That way you'll be reminded of any future shows that happen to arise once they do. And now we can go ahead and get into this. I'm not going to hold up the proceedings or none of that, So, I do want to give a shout out and say thank you for suggesting this song, "Rebel Without a Clue." that's a dope handle right there. But "Rebel Without a Clue," thank you for suggesting this song. We're gonna go ahead and rock it out just for you and everybody else out there. So let's do it.
A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music.
That's dope. I love the fact that they included, the original artist of this song. That's always dope. When you pay homage.
Used to make me smile, and I knew if I had.
they ready to get it in, man. They just play in the background like ready to crack it up. I'm loving it already, and it ain't even started. So let's do it.
Had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I delivered. Bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't.
This is, man, let's just bring it back memories, man.
Take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died.
The music died. Man, this is such a great song.
So bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
This is incredible, man. Before we get into the guys singing, man, because this really got me like feeling something, dude. You know what I mean? Because if I remember correctly, I believe this song is about what's the old rocker that died in the plane crash? Well, the Rockers, because it was like a few of them. It was like Richie Valens and I think the guy was the Big Bopper or whatever the hell. There was a bigger dude, but there was some other notable, like highly notable artists, you know what I mean, that were on that plane. I remember this only because I watched the movie, the movie, excuse me, La Bamba, and I remember it being about that story, and I remember that visual coming into my head. But yeah, no, this is dope that there will be a song that will be dedicated to that, and then that being described as like kind of the moment when the music died, when kind of things change. So I think that's such Hey, that's incredible, like storytelling and creativity, songwriting ability, you know what I mean, all that good stuff. So let's keep it going.
Did you write the book of love, and do you?
They kicked it into high gear. This is they gonna do something different apparently. You know, a little different. You know,
You have faith in God above, if the Bible tells you so. Or do you believe in rock and roll? Can music?
this is an interesting take on this. This is a very interesting take on this.
Save your mortal soul, and can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I dig those rhythm and blues.
He's singing his ass off this one. You know, and I think this is the first reaction that I'm doing up to this point where this particular guy is taking kind of center stage, at least up to this point. You know, maybe you know they switch around and you know change it up and switch roles here during the song, but yeah, I never saw it start off with this guy.
I was a lonely teenage drunken buck with a pink carnation and a pickup truck, but I knew I was out of luck.
Dude in the corner over there beatboxing his ass off. I'm loving that shit. Like the fact that hip hop is incorporated into this shit. You know what I mean? It's like thank y'all Home Free for like incorporating all of the elements of America. You know what I mean? Real shit. But I love it.
The day the music died, I started singing Bye Bye Miss American Pie.
I get the feels when I hear this, man. I really do. And I'm thinking of the original when Don McLean started singing, but we'll get into that.
Me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die.
Feels good.
Now for 10 years we've been on our own, and moss grows fat on a rolling stone. But that's not how it used to be.
This is a silky character right here. Real silky. My maintenance people are really loud out there.
When the jester sang for the king and queen in a coat he borrowed from James Dean, in a voice
Sounded like thunder out there. What the hell is that going on?
that came from you and me. Oh, and while the king was looking down, the jester stole his thorny crown. The courtroom was adjourned, but no verdict was returned. And while Lyndon read a book on Marx, the quartet practiced in the park, and we
Man, this is nice. I'm loving this.
sang dirges in the dark of the day. The music died. While we were singing Bye Bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, and singing this'll be the day that I die.
I hate that I had to pause it so much too. You know, otherwise I'm more than certain I'll get a strike. That happens way more than I would like it to. But you know, it kind of is what it is. But going back to one thing that I did want to bring up though about like just reminiscing about this song is about these trips that my friend's dad he used to take us when we first started making our treks over east to the East Coast, to like Philadelphia and New York areas and all that. Well, Pennsylvania throughout, you know what I mean, and then close to New York and all that other stuff. But yeah, no, we would go out there. We started out in the early '90s making those treks, but one time we was making that trek and his dad was like playing this song, you know, because we got into a spot where, you know, the regular radio stations wasn't, they just wasn't playing, you know, the music that we was used to at the time. But yeah, we got into some part where they was only playing like this type of stuff. And for whatever reason, we were driving through whatever part of the country that we were riding through at the time. And this was playing for whatever reason, like back to back to back to back. And we were singing it the whole way through. Yeah, like just rocking out to this, you know. So it was just a lot of good memories attached to this song.
This'll be the day that I die. Helter skelter in a summer swelter, the birds flew off with a fallout shelter.
Kevin Smith guy getting it in. I'm gonna start calling him the Kevin Smith looking guy. You know, I'm gonna learn these guys' names eventually. You know, I'm bad with names until I start getting familiar, and this has been a new track for me. So forgive me. You know, he's gonna be the Kevin Smith guy until I learn his name. Well, I'm pretty sure y'all been getting in the comments and actually giving me like good backstory, great backstory actually on like these guys and stuff like that. So it's made it a lot easier to catch up to speed. You know, so I'll get that on.
8 miles high and falling fast. It landed foul on the grass. The players tried for a forward pass with the jester on the sidelines in a cast. Now the halftime air was sweet perfume while the sergeant.
Now, see, when I hear these lyrics, I'm not sure, except for the chorus, you know, when he talk about the music man and all that. But you know, I don't know, unless it's all metaphors and stuff like that, or just little tiny stories kind of woven together. But you know, I don't get the real correlation between, you know, the Richie Valens stuff and this, you know, outside of the chorus part. But you know, I ain't here to be the smartest guy on the planet either. You know, I'm sure somebody will tell me and help me decipher all of this. You know, I have put a whole lot of real thought into it for real either. So
played a marching tune. We all got up to dance. Oh, but we never got the chance.
He is singing his ass off. Dude, that was another song, that another reaction I did with him, and he surprised me with some of the notes that he was able to hit. You know, but he's like got an amazing voice. That dude, big dude, is like snapping out.
Because the players tried to take the field, the marching band refused to yield. Do you recall what was revealed?
Won't get him, big guy.
The music died. We started singing, bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye.
Even the chorus don't even matter when I think about it. You know, maybe it's just a dedication or something to those guys or something. You know, but yeah. Again, I'm just trying to make it sync up in my head. Like, how did this go with Richie Valens and all that? Don't worry about me.
I'm singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Oh, and there we were all in one place, a generation lost in space, with no time left to start again. So come on.
He's he's the sexy guy out of New Edition, the Ralph Tresvant guy. I could tell. Yeah, but no, he's killing it though. All these guys, man, like there's no weak links. They the Wu-Tang of acapella. They, you know what I mean? So let's keep it going.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack flash sat on a candlestick.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
Fire is the devil's only friend. Oh, and as I watched him on the stage, my hands were clenched in fist of rage. No angel born in hell could break that Satan spell. And as the
These guys are really good.
flames climbed high into the night to light the sacrificial rite, I saw Satan laughing with delight the day the music died.
When somebody in the comments told me about the guy that's beatboxing, now that I'm listening to the music, but somebody told me that he uses a looper, because eventually your mouth will get tired from all this goddamn beatboxing. But now I can hear because at first I was without really listening to the background and the music for real. I thought that was kind of like some type of computer animated. I mean animated. I'm sorry, but something added, either whether it be computer wise, as far as the sound, but and I'm sure that so they use computer for something here, but that's just like his voice, like used for that, so that is amazing. That is amazing to think like, damn, that sounds like instruments, and that's somebody's voice making that happen, so again, just thinking how dope that is.
And he was singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye.
This will be the day that I die.
And singing, this will be the day that I die.
I had to hit that note. I'm sorry. This song is dope.
This will be the day that I die. I met a girl who sang.
Yeah, let's slow it back down now. Let's close it down. Let's climax this thing.
Sang the blues, and I asked her for some happy news, but she just smiled and turned away. And I went down to the sacred store where I'd heard the music years before, but the man there said
they are killing this. Oh my goodness, they are really murdering this, man. They're like just oohing in the background. Ooh, that is, oh my goodness, this is some good stuff.
music wouldn't play in the streets that
the way I just oohed just now, I feel like I could be a member of this group. I've never sang for real ever in my life, and I have a horrible voice, but I think I can ooh. I think at home free hit me up, I can ooh.
children screamed, the lovers cried, and the poets dreamed, but not a word was spoken. The church bells all were broken.
I go, I go. If Ralph Tresvant down there could ooh, I go. let me stop hating those dudes, man. But they are like they voices sound really, really good. They let's keep this going.
And the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, they caught the last train for the coast. The day the music died. And they were singing, bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
Wow. 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 You know what? No. They I have to do that. I'm gonna stand up for these guys. There. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. That was good. That was great. That was great. What the hell am I talking about? Good. Wow, the way they brought that to a close was that was some amazing stuff right there. Shit, let me correct myself. Wow, that was almost brought some emotion out at the end. You know what I mean? Like that was extremely dope how they closed that song. But that was Home Free, featuring Don McLean with American Pie, and that was amazing work. That was amazing work. Like I'm not gonna front. I'm still gonna give the slight edge to the original. You know, only because it hits me differently. You know what I mean? Just because it holds a different place in my heart. But this was amazing. This was amazing work. Wow, wow. They taking the words away from me. Trying to think of like superlatives to describe these dudes, but they did such a good job. The harmonizing is amazing. Um, Don McLean did a great job of doing what he does. But the way they closed it at the end with them guys, that little shot where it was that little Brady Bunch shot where he's in the middle, and then how they shut the lights off on those guys to center it on him, and then put the. I thought that was so dope. It was symbolic almost, you know what I mean, to bring the focus back to like this is his shit, you know what I mean, and then when the light shined back on them, but yeah, there's us too, So oh my God, man, I just love that effect. But this was great. This was great. I'm gonna give a thumb up to that. I look forward to hearing like more stuff from him. I'm definitely gonna be doing more reactions from these guys. Any suggestions that you have for any songs you want to hear from these guys, just let me know. But I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. I'm taken aback. I got to collect myself. But before I leave, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option, pick the one name reaction shows. You'll watch those shows, like those shows. You'll also make sure you aren't requesting anything that hasn't been reacted to already. So I'm about to dip up out of here. I guess to go. I got most stuff to do here, but I will be seeing you guys again soon. So don't cry, none of that. You can put away the Climax. I will be returning. So I'll see you.